Wanna wet your whistle, but you just can't wait. Moving like a missile, so you won't be late. Gotta get slipping, baby, out the door. Flopping and a flipping on the flubber floor. Let's get rolling like a bowling ball. Down to where the dancing and the bouncing off the walls. We're gonna bop, bop, bop. Get romping at the rubber room. You know we just can't stop. Get popping at the greasy spoon. And when the bully boys get cracking, no time for napping. Anything can happen. Zip, zam, zoom, and romping at the rubber room. Well, everybody's shaking, now the party's on. We could be awake until the break of dawn. Turning up the boogie till it's burning hot. Sit the test for rhythm and it hits the spot. Funny phones are ringing, but there's no one home. We're trying to stretch the limits of the St. Ed zone. We're gonna bop, bop, bop. Get romping at the rubber room. You know we just can't stop. Get popping at the greasy spoon. And when the bully boys get cracking, no time for napping. Anything can happen. Zip, zam, zoom, bam, romping at the rubber room. Pack your silly smackers with a ton of gum. Stack a wacky snacky on a hot dog bun. Fix a trick and mix a trend to wash it down. Slurp a purple spritzer like a circus clown. Fill a bugger really with vanilla stew. I bet you go bananas when your dining's through. We're gonna bop, bop, bop. Get romping at the rubber room. You know we just can't stop. Hip hopping at the greasy spoon. And when the bully boys get cracking, no time for napping. Anything can happen. Zip, zam, zoom, bam, romping at the rubber room. Nibble on a noodle and a corny cob. Squash the hokey boodle on a squish kebab. Pickles on a pizza, make a crunchy lunch. Silly Billy really packs a punch. Should've give your pretty little head a spin till you look as I tune in the noonday bin. We're gonna bop, bop, bop. Get romping at the rubber room. You know we just can't stop. Hip hopping at the greasy spoon. And when the bully boys get cracking, no time for napping. Anything can happen. Zip, zam, zoom, romping at the rubber. Bip, bam, boom, baby, don't you blubber. Things are really rocking at the rubber, rubber, rubber room.
Gonna take a short break. We'll be right back.
J.T. Love Industries, Jazz Hands, proudly sponsors Coolad, our proud mascots. We interrupt this program to bring you an announcement from Harold Rothschild. Hey there! Harold Rothschild here. Just wanted to tell you that as part of the Jazz Hands podcast, Coolad and I have some very bad news to share with you at the end. But welcome back to Jazz Hands. It has been 2 whole years since we've premiered this show. I mean, Jordan has been good to us, but I'm afraid our time for J.T. Love Industries has come to a slight halt. But we're on hiatus for a couple of years. That doesn't mean Jazz Hands will not be airing. It just means we just don't know any new guests. So, we have 7 new episodes featuring cast members like Ellis, Tom O'Mark, Caroline Haywood, and Jordan's Fly Cheese owners, Emily Watson, Nat Goldson, and a couple of other guests, such as Jordan's family member from Bradford. So, stay tuned while I bring you the one, the only mascot of J.T. Love Industries. Please welcome Who this, my man? So good to see you, man. How's it going? Not too bad here. Welcome back. Great to be back. So, have any good news for us lately? Sure thing, bro. Got some good news ready for you. To be honest, I never thought we'd be on hiatus for 2 years. Can you believe that? I know. Guess it took Jordan some getting used to, I suppose. I mean, he did take a long time finding all those guests for his new podcast, but cool. Have you heard the news? Yes, bro. We are off the air in 3 weeks. Can you believe that? So what does that mean? I'm afraid we won't be able to do stuff like this anymore. I mean, there's so much going on in the world right now. Yeah, but don't worry about that now. Let's just tell you what's going on. You just tell us what's going on right now and what have you got planned. Well, as you can see, my comic has been completed. And what was it like working with the Red Knight? He's one of the classiest villains I have ever worked with, dude. Ever worked with. I thought I would have been working with Slick McSlick, but can't believe, the Red Knight is just a parody of, what's that knight called from the King Arthur series? Oh, we'll have to look at that at some point. But yeah, just to let you know, yeah, just to let you know, I'm thinking about bringing my pilot back. You know, the Opter solo story. Oh my goodness! I almost forgot about that. Haven't you been on production for 4 years, dude? To be honest, I've always wanted to narrate, but apparently it's not going to be out until it's delayed by another 2 years. So by 2025, it'll be in production. I mean, due to the total drama cast members being, oh, don't get me started. We're gonna respect them. I mean, I'm sorry about Jude, but to be honest, I am giving it up. But don't worry, I'll have Slick McSlick redesigned, ready for our return to the Cool Ad universe. Get it? Yes, I am. Yes, I do get it. To be honest, Cool, what have you come up with recently? Well, I wanted to interview you for the pilot episode, for the last episode to end with, to send Jazz Hands off. Wow. Can you tell us a bit more about that? Well, to be honest, Jordan's thinking about doing some spin-offs, like in the Cool Land universe, such as The Wind in the Willows and My Girlfriend in Wonderland. Dream a Girl? Dream Girl? Your girlfriend? Yeah, it's meant to be like a prequel before she actually ever met me, so no need to worry about that, right? Well, to be honest, I mean, no one has ever conquered such stuff like that before. I mean, there's so much going on back then that we may not have heard about. So, for example, J12 Industries has a lot on to worry about. But don't worry about that. I mean, the Optare solo story will be coming out eventually. It's going to take a little getting used to, that's all. I mean, we have Little Hot Finster. Little Hot Finster! I've been meaning to talk about him to you. Basically, JT Love Industries' new logo is going to feature me as a side dish. Oh, I'm just going to get on with the news, dude. I mean, basically, since the total drama recast has affected JT Love Industries in a way, I'm going to be stepping down as the spokesperson. I'm going to be the logo mascot still, but unfortunately, I'm not allowed to speak for a couple of years. Well, that's the same with me too, I'm afraid. I mean, we did have a lot to go through. I mean, all the positives, we've interviewed everyone for the new show. I mean, we're going to be giving out a few more of these adventures, but to be honest, I don't know if I'll be able to narrate. You know what I mean? Well, don't you worry, dude. This is only going to be a pilot, so this will all be edited out, right? I hope so. Well, to be honest, we have some theme songs that are coming back. 90s shows are so retro, man. I mean, I wanted to live in the 90s cartoon, but the Sony universes that we could come up with. Sure thing there are. And to be honest, I never thought we'd get away with all these cartoons from the 90s. I mean, there's so much that has to be done. Apparently, there's been a lot going on back there, but unfortunately, we have so much to look forward to. Wow, Elemental! Can you believe Jordan threw away his document? That has got to hurt, bro. Really got to hurt. It's gotta hurt real badly. I mean, I always wanted to meet an Ophelia Lovibond parody. Well, she's so beautiful, man. I always wanted to dream about working with her in my dreams, bro. Miss Lovibond is quite a character, but she is very, very beautiful indeed. I mean, there's so much they have to go through. I mean, we love these actresses for a reason. I mean, I've had a crush on them. You've had a crush on them. What's not to like? And we're very supportive anyway. So we're not trying to offend anybody, but to be honest, we're very careful on the internet, privacy issues and stuff. How have you kept that up, lad? Ever since the announcement that I'm no longer going to appear on screen as a major character for a couple of years, I don't mind being just a mascot. I mean, there's other adventures I can come up with. Hey, look at me, I'm dancing. Yeah, dancing. Woo-hoo-hoo. Dude, can't believe I was dancing to all of this. Dude, this is all awesome. It's a start to the progress. I mean, cool. What are your other plans this summer? Well, because I'm stepping down as the spokesperson, but this being the mascot, it's gonna retire in Scarborough. Even if it's cold, I'll still come back to Canada. But at least I can have a 2 months vacation. Since I'm gonna be paid less. Hey, don't worry about that. I mean, I'm gonna be paid less, and I've been paid less for a couple of years since lockdown. But Harold, you've been so, well, I'm not so famous. If I was famous, I would have had that documentary released onto Jordan's YouTube channel over a couple of years now. It has been in production for a few years. When's it going to get released? That's what I want to know. When is it going to get released? Bro, calm down, dude. It's only an adventure. Don't worry, you'll get your chance, bro. Don't you worry. I hope so. I've been waiting a long time for this. Okay, Freakazoid theme song. Stay tuned and sit back, relaxed, and go nuts.
Super Team Extraordinaire, Freakazoid, Freakazoid, runs around in underwear, Freakazoid, Freakazoid, rescues Washington DC, Freakazoid, Freakazoid, and something better's on TV, Freakazoid, Freakazoid, his brain is overloading, it has a chocolate coating, textbook case for Sigmund Freud, Freakazoid, Freakazoid.
Check out Dexter Douglas, nerd computer ace. When surfing on the internet, then was after cyberspace. He turned into the Freakazoid, who's strong as a quick. He drives the villains crazy, cause he's a lunatic.
His home base is the Freakaland, Freakazoid, Freakazy, like a barber cuts his hair, Freakazoid, chimpanzee, rides around in a Freakomobile, Freakazoid, Freakazoo, hopes to make a movie deal, Freaka me, Freaka you, he's here to save the nation, so stay tuned to this station, if not we'll be unemployed, Freakazoid, Freakazoid, Freakazoid!
Well, that was a refreshing theme song. I mean, it is Warner Brothers' 100th anniversary, and I'm just sorry we never got to celebrate it with Bugs, Daffy, and Porky and the Scooby-Doo gang, but don't worry about that. But that's life, I'm afraid. We don't get to celebrate every company's anniversary, and Jordan's been going on about this for 6 years. 6 whole fantastic years, and nothing. But I'll get my chance one day. Sure you will, bro. And don't worry, I'll be in a commercial. I'll just have to lift an anvil right up there, and then Mr. Finster, well, Little Hot Finster to be exact, Little Hot Finster will be up there being at the bottom. Wow, I've had so much fun, but I can't believe I'm taking a break, a 2-year hiatus. I never wanted to step down from being the mascot. Oh, don't you worry, Cole. You'll get back in your comics soon. You belong in the comics, but I think now, because Jordan just needs to focus on original something to set up his company, he will bring you back. Don't you worry. You're not going to be in the vault forever. He's never had to do this to you before. Trust me, I've been there. But Harold, why aren't you well known then? I told you, I've been in production for 4 years, and I'm still waiting. The Up solo story should have been performed at a certain time. How was I supposed to know, bro? Oh, don't you worry about that. I mean, we're gonna stay there, right? But anyway, for Mrs. Finster, were you pretending to be Heather Locklear's stand-in? Yes, I was, bro. I was daydreaming about her. Ever since Jordan watched Melrose Place, I've been thinking nonstop about her. Wow, she is quite the character, the villain of our complete dreams. I just don't understand why Mrs. Finster would have to be based on her. But thing is, even if those celebrities aren't as what they used to be, we still respect them. I know Jordan respects them. I respect them. And I respect her too. There's nothing in this world that can stop us from watching Dynasty and Melrose Place. She's had lots of good performances. Too right, Cool. Too Darn. And for our fourth and final song, and for our third and final song, here's the Animaniacs reciting the Freakazoid and Friends song.
It's time for Freakazoid and Friends, where the insanity never ends. Just as he defends, you're sure to get the bends from Freakazoid and Friends. When Dexter becomes Freakazoid, he shows his super stuff. He battles Snow and Bunker Beast and villains who are true, like Candle Jack and Cobra King, K-Back and Candy. They spend my more on Iron Newt, and that's about enough. It's Freakazoid and Friends. It's what your dentist recommends. To patients who chew gum, this show is really dumb. It's Freakazoid and Friends. Meet Dexter's girlfriend Steph and his mentor named McStew. Lord Bravery and Fanboy, the gnomes are quite a crew. Cosgrove and the Huntsman, Tony Ninjutsu. And don't forget there's Freakazoid's a lovely shade of blue. It's Freakazoid and Friends, a show that no one comprehends. Our longevity depends on our demographic trends. It's totally freaky, Dexter's geeky, the plots are weaky. We're up the creaky, we're strong and leaky. Freakazoid and Friends, now our song ends.
Wow, that was a great song. I really enjoyed that. I mean, Yakko, Wacko, and Dot certainly got their performances ready, and they've recently had their reboot cancelled. Well, it was fun while it lasted, but it's not what we used to like in our childhood. Yeah, I kind of prefer the original, but Ron Paulson and Jess Harnell and Tress MacNeil did exactly good in their reboot, but really doesn't catch onto the, reboot. Well, it really doesn't catch onto the original series that we all grew up with. I certainly grew up with the original, you did. We know we all did. Well, there's nothing wrong with that. I mean, Starbucks and Cindy was the only good thing that ever happened to that show. But the return of all the other characters, I mean, well, Katie Kaboom, I wonder if Little Hot Finster's gonna have a crush on her. We'll just have to see, won't we? Take care, everyone. We'll see you in the last episode of Jazz Hands. Stay tuned, dudes. Bye.